It's day 2 of the Canadian Cancer Society's Cops for Cancer Tour de Rock. 18 riders, including CTV's Aaron Glazier, are making their way more than 1,000 kilometers down the length of Vancouver Island in support of cancer research and Camp Good Times. The riders woke up in Port McNeill this morning and hit the road to Wasp for some fundraising events. The riders have since pulled into Sayward for the night, and for the first time ever on the tour, a husband and wife team is making the trek. CTV's Gord Kurbis has more.
As they make their way over every hill and around each corner, the 18 riders in this year's Canadian Cancer Society Cops for Cancer Tour de Rock know they have to push themselves to their limits. But when the going gets tough, they know they're not alone.
In many cases, they've got to rely on one another. They're a tour family, and we've embraced them as such. So they're really relying on each other as brothers and sisters, and some are mother and father figures on the tour this year.
Through the tough rides or even in the joyous occasions like this barbecue fundraiser last night in Port McNeill, the riders and support crew all know that they want to share their experience with families and loved ones.
There's a lot of secret backroom texting and messaging and responding to emails, and especially up north we're limited with phone service, so they're kind of jumping at the bit to get hold of loved ones.
But there are 2 riders on this year's tour who don't have to go far at all to share what's going on. Constables Jet and Dorothy Junio are with Southern Vancouver Island Police Department. It's the first time a husband and wife have ever ridden on the same team.
I think to be able to share that experience with each other is important, and it gets us so over the next hurdle. And there are so many during the training, and obviously for the 2-week ride here, it'll come in handy as well.
The 2 previously worked in Edmonton's police department back in 1994, where the concept of Cops for Cancer first originated.
We were partners for a year, and we've been doing everything together since then. So this is just an extension of that. So we're doing one more thing together, and it's a tail end of our policing career, and it's the beginning of another career, I guess.
Along with their fellow riders, the Juniors' travels took them to their first schools of the tour, in front of a screaming crowd in Port McNeill, and through Wasp, where there was still screaming, but to a school where only 5 students are enrolled.
There's a lot of heart and passion to support, the Tour de Rock or any fundraiser out there. Families come out, the community comes out.
Despite the small population, the school still raised over $250.
It gets us super motivated to get on our bikes and ride 140K, and then you've got the weather, which is beautiful, and you're out there riding, and the scenery is beautiful. You're with 18 of your teammates, and you're riding for such a great cause.
Tonight the team is in Sayward for another community fundraising dinner, and tomorrow they make their way down island, winding up in Campbell River. Gord Kurbis, CTV News on the North Island.